Junkyard Junkie back here with another video. Today we're going to be working on this 2011 Suzuki Boulevard. We will be changing the oil in it, but this should work well for pretty much any year model made by them. They're pretty much all the same. So first thing you want to do is go ahead and find some level ground to get on for the oil change, and then we can get started. Okay, so if you start at the passenger side of the motorcycle, the right side, come down, you'll see this is your oil fill level checker right there. So that's where we'll check our oil. The bike needs to be standing up when you check it. Okay, so if we go from right here at the level gauge, go down and underneath, you will see this 14mm bolt right here. This is our drain plug. If you walk your way up, you will see the oil filter. It's right in between here, right there. So if you go underneath, it's right there. Here's just a better view. Come in from this side, you can see it right there. Okay, so you just want to go ahead and break this 14mm loose. Have your drain pan ready. There we go. So we'll just slide our drain pan underneath. Go ahead and loosen this by hand. There we go. Now we're just going to let that drain. Go ahead and take the cap off the top. This will let it flow easier. Okay, so once it starts getting pretty low, just go ahead and raise the bike up, just level. You can sit on it and let the rest just drain out. Okay, so this is a tough spot to record, but as you can see, I got some oil filter pliers in here. I already gave it a turn. It should come off by hand now. Oh, it's going to need a little bit more. Alright, hopefully it should come by hand now. It's really tight in there. Okay, so first you want to take a little bit of oil, put it on your finger, and swirl it around. This will prevent the gasket from sticking later on. Okay, so now to get it out was really hard, and going in is probably not going to be much easier. If you don't have this little bar for your feet, then it'll come right out. But just stick it down in here. Maneuver it right in here. Now we just gotta get it to face inwards. And there we go. Okay, so you just want to get that hand tight, don't use any tools on it, and then now we can put our drain pan bolt back in. Okay, so now we'll just take this, we'll put it right back in there. Okay, now you'll just come back with a wrench or a ratchet and snug it down. There we go. Okay, so you will need 4 quarts of 10W40. It will take about 3.5 altogether to get it back to proper level. So let's do that now. So coming down from the passenger side, this is where you will put the oil in. You just unscrew it. It comes right out. Now we just get a funnel. Okay, so now we're just going to start pouring until we start to see it. As we can see, Now it's in the glass right there. It's about halfway, but we're going to have to crank it and let that cycle through the oil filter and everything else. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and start it up. Okay, so as you can see, after it circulates, it will go down. So you'll just top it back off. We're almost there. Okay, just like that. Okay, so as you can tell, we're a little above halfway, but I'm also not perfectly lined up, so that's okay. You have your two reference marks, one right there and one up there. You want to be in between those two, and you always want to use the glass as your reference. So even though the owner's manual may say 3.5 quarts, it may take a little bit more, just a tad bit more, or maybe even a little bit less. Sometimes these things are weird, so always use this as your reference point. And that's all there is to it. If you found this video helpful, please give me a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.